If you're dealing with chronic joint pain, you know exactly how frustrating it can be, right? That constant, nagging ache that just never seems to go away. But what if I told you a major part of the solution is something you've probably overlooked? Today, we're diving deep into the science behind a surprisingly simple but incredibly powerful way to find some real, lasting relief. Does that hit home for you? That pain that wakes you up or just sits with you when you're trying to relax? For millions of people, this isn't just a small inconvenience. It's a constant reminder that something is wrong in their joints. It's a huge problem, and today we're going to talk about a powerful, science-backed way to finally tackle it. All right, let's get into it. Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll talk about that daily grind of pain. Then, we'll uncover a hidden deficiency that could be at the root of it all. We'll look at the actual science that tested a solution. And then, we'll introduce you to a fantastic product, 7 Minerals, and show you exactly how to find relief.
First things first, let's just acknowledge what so many people are going through every single day. Let's talk about the tough reality of living with something like osteoarthritis.
You know, these things on the screen, they're so much more than just a list of symptoms. They change your life. That dull ache that's always there, the stiffness that makes getting out of bed a chore, the fact that simple things like going for a walk or playing with your grandkids suddenly feel impossible. It just wears you down. Okay, but what if a huge piece of this puzzle has been hiding in plain sight? What if a common mineral deficiency is a major culprit? Let's dig into a connection that researchers are now saying is a massive risk factor. Let me introduce you to magnesium. This mineral is an absolute powerhouse. It's involved in over 300 different things your body does, from creating energy to calming your nerves. And here's the kicker. Modern science is making it crystal clear that not having enough magnesium is a major risk factor for developing and worsening osteoarthritis. So, the big question is, how do we get more of this miracle mineral? Now, you could reach for a pill, but honestly, oral supplements often have low absorption rates and can really mess with your stomach. But there's a much better way. Applying it right through your skin, that's called transdermal application, is a total game changer. It gets the magnesium right where it needs to go, without ever touching your digestive system.
Okay, theory is one thing, but does this transdermal method actually work for people in the real world dealing with real joint pain? Well, a really fascinating 2024 study went and put it to the test.
The setup was pretty straightforward. They took 40 people with knee osteoarthritis. Everybody got the standard physical therapy, but Group A also got topical magnesium oil to rub on their knee and magnesium for foot soaks. The researchers wanted to see, does adding this one thing actually make a difference? And, oh boy, did it ever.
Just look at these results. They are staggering. When it came to pain while moving around, the group using the transdermal magnesium reported a pain score that was less than half of the other groups. Think about that. That's a life-changing reduction in pain just from adding magnesium through the skin.
And it wasn't just about pain. This chart shows the WAMAX score, which is a fancy way of measuring overall joint health, so pain, stiffness, and your ability to function. And once again, the magnesium group just blew the other group out of the water. They could move better, with less stiffness, and just live their lives more fully.
I mean, the conclusion from the scientists says it all. This isn't just a minor improvement. Adding topical magnesium creates a significant improvement in pain, mobility, and even strength. The science is in, and it confirms this is a hugely effective strategy for relief.
So, the science is undeniable. But how do you take this amazing discovery and apply it to your own life? Well, the success of the study all came down to using a high-quality transdermal magnesium. And that is exactly where a product like 7 Minerals Pure Magnesium Oil comes into the picture. Look, when you're putting something on your skin, quality matters a lot. 7 Minerals Magnesium Oil, for example, is USP grade, which is a really high standard for purity you can trust. It's also formulated to be 100% absorbable and has 0 weird additives. You want something pure and potent to get that fast-acting relief we saw in the study. So what's actually going on inside your body when you use a product like 7 Minerals Magnesium Oil? And how can you start using it to get these incredible benefits for yourself? This is the secret sauce. It's so simple and brilliant. Think of calcium as the gas pedal for your muscles. It tells them to tense up and contract. Well, magnesium is the brake. It's nature's off switch. It naturally blocks calcium, which allows those tight, sore muscles around your joints to finally relax and let go. This is why 7 Minerals feels so good. And using it is incredibly easy. Creating a daily ritual with 7 Minerals Pure Magnesium Oil can make a huge difference.
For just general wellness, or to help with sleep, spray it on the bottoms of your feet at night. The pores there are huge, so it absorbs really well. And for that targeted joint relief, you can massage the 7 Minerals oil right into your sore knees, your back, your shoulders, wherever you feel that ache.
Okay, let's wrap this all up. We've seen how a simple mineral deficiency can cause so much pain, and we've seen the hard science that proves transdermal magnesium is a game-changing solution.
And when we talk about power, we mean it. A single ounce of a high-quality oil like 7 Minerals Pure Magnesium Oil delivers an incredible 3,182 milligrams of pure elemental magnesium. That's a potent, therapeutic dose that ensures every single spray is working hard for you.
So it really comes down to this. When you put together the scientific proof that transdermal magnesium works, and you combine it with a product that is engineered for the highest purity and absorption, you get a truly reliable path to feeling better. And that's what makes a brand like 7 Minerals the absolute go-to choice.
So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. We've seen the science, we've seen how it works, and we've seen the incredible results. The only real question left is, what could this amazing mineral, delivered in the most effective way possible, unlock for your comfort, your freedom of movement, and your quality of life?